Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Kidnapping Simulator, well, Failed Kidnapping Simulator, also known as Final Fantasy IX. Played this game quite a lot, just looking forward to doing a playthrough, quickish, because I'm never going to be a speedrunner, but quickish playthrough of this, trying to keep it as short as possible while completing everything, because essentially there's a weapon you need to get at the end of the game if you can do it within time, but that's for later. Let's start it and see where we go. Oh, I have to admit that intro song really brings heavily the nostalgia back, and that song used to like tear me up, as sad as it is to admit, but one, the whole relevance of the song according to the name really gets to me, and also like I was only at 10-11 when I played this game and some really good times, so yeah, it brings back some good memories. It's weird how they chose this like movie, just that little bit at the beginning to introduce the game, if you've never watched this before, which I honestly doubt, but that is such a giveaway, and it takes such a long point to get to how that makes sense. It's like someone giving you a piece of paper and then having some information on it at work, and you're like, how is this? What am I supposed to do with this? And then 3 years down the line, you're like, ah, okay. Thanks for not saying bugger all, but yeah. Into the Prima Vista, also known as Final Fantasy's version of Fake Taxi. Luckily it doesn't last very long. Oh, there's so many puns to go with that. But this is where our friends, the thieves slash actors Tantalus lives and spends a lot of their time. Enter Goku's younger brother. I'm just gonna go for the standard names in this game because it'll probably take me 2 hours longer to just record this if I try to think of clever names, because I'm not clever, I'm stupid. Sure, it's dark, then light something up, you did. Shit. All standard, besides the toggle help thing which has been added for PS4. I was gonna record this on PS3, but the frame rate is so choppy, and I am too old. I'm already too many visits to Specsavers to do that. Press X when question mark appears. Oh, this is funny. Who's there? Because we've been flying the whole time, and he's the only one that is like walking around on the ship. Who else would it be? Blank Marcus and Mr. Weirder Sinner. I mean, I get people are into cosplay, but this is a bit specialist. And now enter the group of worst thieves you'll ever see. Yeah. I played this enough times. And this is such a good influence of the game. What do you do? Really? What do you do when you first meet someone? Try to steal his shit. And we had 4 thieves. One being as useless as they come, but that is literally like the definition of this game. Couldn't steal anything. And I didn't send my freaking config before I entered this. I'll do that after. funny how quickly they stole the first two items, and now it's like, oh, his pockets are suddenly too small, I'll need a baby's hands. Get someone who freaking could do that. Oh my god. This is literally gonna define my playthrough. What a dumbass. Oh my god. Just imagine, like, you know, a pickpocket in London Underground trying to steal something off someone, and he's like repeatedly walking into something. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. And he can't steal it, and the guy's just like, what the fuck you doing, man? Wouldn't be obvious whatsoever. Fucking Sinner's just taking a stupid nap. Anyways. Finally. It doesn't have anything. Well, thank fuck for that. It took long enough. I could just kill all my characters, but I'm not going to go with the easy route. Not this one time. I'll do that later in the game. God, you fucking self, you asshole. He's supposed to be our boss, and he's laughing at chopping his friends down. Splits in half, but he doesn't have a scratch on his face. I wasn't even attacking her head. I don't know how the fuck that works. And Sinner's still in the same position. That also just completely sums up how useful Sinner's gonna be. Well, I think there's one more fight you use him, and that's it. Oh, this. Yeah, they're trying to kidnap the princess, because that doll is such an accurate representation. It takes a good while to figure out why they're trying to do it, but they're gonna put on a fake show and try to kidnap the princess out of the castle while doing the show, and nothing bad's gonna happen. And, oh, by the way, it's called I Want to Be Your Canary, which I'll show in a second is gonna be an issue for someone. And they obviously look like a lot of excellent actors. I really need to change my text speed. And I have to. You bet you're gonna kidnap the fat ass boat ugly queen bird. That's very, very, how can I say, modern saying that type of thing, but you know. Most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet, that tries to name herself after a handheld dagger because she's just that bright. Let's see, this is the entrance to town. It's actually accurate to the first bit that you like playing. The music in this game is fucking epic though. I mean, all credit to Uematsu, spending ages in Europe, coming back and obsessively working on this to the point where he says he can never do that again because it just ate his life. But he was that passionate about it, and it shows. And when music conveys the situation well enough. Oh god, I forget. With the recording, the bit I see. Oh, BB's gonna do that a lot. Old thieving gull. Swap my freaking ticket on, cause let's go. Besides, config. On movement, always run. Field message fast. Battle speed fast. Here icon. Window color. I'm gonna leave on normal because the blue just pisses me off. Vibration. Oh yeah. Wow. The show is called I Want to Be Your Canary. What's the issue there? I'll leave that up to you. Let's just go. You can't even call it 9 kill savings, but you know, it's just anti-Robin Hood simulator. Steal from the poor so I can get rich. And now we're gonna show that Vivi started out in gravity magic. And he still did it, a little bastard. Let's just grab the other bits as well. As annoying as it is, I need max hunter rank, which means I need to pick up every piece of crap that's laying around here. I can never remember where it is. Lizardman card. I think there's one more item. Sahagin card. Whatever tells you that the card game in this game is good is an absolute liar. There's RNG and then there is the fury that is. It's not called Tetramaster. Is it? I'm getting confused between Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 9 now. What are these cards called? Nani? Ah, I can't remember. I'll learn later. Fury Simulator. That's what it's called. Fury Simulator. Just now. Woman. Out of my way. There's something here. Wait a minute. The fuck is that? Where's that Nani thing when you need it? I've never seen that before. Just a glass drifting there? What's she carrying? I'm so confused. Whatever. Free sample simulator. I mean, it's not on your till, so I can take it. Cheers, mate. Never get a beard. It is annoyingly itchy. And I just ran in the corner. Why? Synthesis shop, so the ether is not something you sell, which means by association I can steal it. I think there was something else here. Phoenix Pinion. Oop. Thank you for letting me, the non-steely person, know that. Oop. It's funny though, because I've only thought about this now after 21 years of playing this game, that for it being the Kingdom of Alexandria and there being a lot of nobles that come to watch this, there's not one noble's house that you can go into here. Never thought about that. Not a very rich kingdom then. Or they just segregate the plebs from the normal people. Come on, where's that frickin' thing? I always feel like there's one at the back, and I don't know why. how the mechanics work of actually hiding a treasure chest in a bell, and the bell still being fine, is beyond me. But it is a fantasy game. I'll give that to them. Now I have enough cards to actually play a game, which I'm not going to do because I just can't willingly damage my soul that early on. And then must have been the kids. Exclamation mark around when you're kids, that's usually not a good sign, baby. Show ticket. I wonder who they hired just for that one moment, because you never hear that in the game again. Just a random bloke to walk past and just go like, make the most dramatic sound on the piano you can, and it's just like, it's like, here's your £5, now fuck off, you've done your job. Oh, let's just see how shit I am at this still. And I'm supposed to do that 1,000 times. Not gonna happen. I'm pretty sure the original the Japanese text probably didn't say klutz, because they toned down the language for this version. Ding ding. Hey you, Shrimp, you're the one with the phony ticket, ain't you? I wonder how that happened, but thank you. Modern day slavery, why not? Yeah, since that's never a bad idea apparently. And the guy, Rat Kid, you'll find out later, is royalty. So that just doesn't send the wrong message whatsoever. And for those people that have played the game and don't know it, that is Alleyway Jack. If you talk to him, he takes you back to the pub, bar, whatever you want to call it, and shows you how to play the game, and doesn't give you all the information whatsoever. It's very dangerous, so you go first. So now he's also using his slave as a guinea pig. Just sets the perfect tone. He keeps in Kupo, and his name is... so original. If you have a tent, Kupo, I understand. Trust me, if I don't get it by now, I'm fucking hopeless. I know it's just a game, and I'm personally not bothered, you know. But some of these lines have not translated well into the new world. Stiltskin's gonna be a very useful character going through the game. He sells you semi-useless stuff, and then right at the end you get a useful item, and it shows at least commitment's worthwhile. Play's gonna hurt if you don't run, but you can literally leave the game on idle for 600 hours and nothing's gonna happen. And this is why you should never give in to peer pressure. Come on, get over here. Let me guess, you're afraid of heights, aren't you? It's okay, just pretend you're on the ground, because you know gravity doesn't exist. That's the first time you're like, oh, it can't be that bad. Now, I've listened to this twat once. It won't fall, because he's a structural engineer about random pieces of wood. I guess it fell. Such a great fucking influence. Sadly, I can't name him twat, otherwise I would have. Never knew they'd care about their slave names, but you know. And then he's like, my name's Puck, after telling him he has a weird name. Oh my god, I actually fell for it once. The wonders of a 2D-ish background. I think that's the first time in 10 years I've done that. Completely blanked. Yeah, it's just normal practice for pigeons to store money on a roof. Because as far as I know, those are nests, but the graphic fidelity is that high, I can definitely tell what it is. Or I feel like I missed one. I don't care. I'm going to be very pissed out. This is the second time I'm recording this. And there's a bit that I'm going to do soon that you have to do like a stage fight. And actually when I recorded this, I got 100 out of 100 nobles. If I don't do it now, I'm going to freak out. Because it's not easy. And it's the first time ever I managed to do it. 100 out of 100. First time around, no issues. Oh yes, posh twats. Let's entertain them. Sorry if you're a posh twat. Nothing against you, I just don't like you. Each to their own. She doesn't look depressed whatsoever. And Sir Eyeliner is going to try to make it better. He's even drawn the beard on. How to start a show with Flash for people with ADHD like me. He's like, that'll cure depression. Nope. I am demonetized for copyright because they're going to claim that song as soon as they have a chance. This is the effort I go through. I'm not even going to make money off this, but I'll bring it to you nonetheless. So this is not just a, how can I say, performance. It's also a magic show, and I'll show you how. Green Brownie. By the way, this is also modeled off Europe/UK. So Queen Bran, don't know how you say her name. I wonder what monarch they chose to model her after. Oh yeah, magic trick. Look, it's a Dane's weapon. Nice big fancy sword. Don't know how they did that effect, but they probably asked Electro Boom. Art vermin away! That a rich guy in the UK sent that to me. Go back from whence you came. Nah. He had a sword and now he has a dagger! Fucking amazing. Contingency there. Let's just make sure I actually attack. Clamp pinch. Something your girlfriend definitely needs, a clamp pinch. Polly! Emery! Does 0 damage. Besides, bad joke, I need to kick his ass as soon as possible. don't know if there's like a set amount of rounds, or if you want to see the game like properly like being run fast and some weird stuff being done, I would suggest either watching Games Done Quick or a guy, well, more on his Twitch channel than his YouTube, but he has some funny bits on his YouTube, a guy called Mutsky. They play this much better than I ever will. And now I have to do the bit that you're gonna see the first cut in my video, because I have to try this like 5 times to get it right, which I'm already angry about. Not obviously dodging. I want to see anyone fall onto their ass and get up that quickly. On guard, hi-ho silver, away! No quarter from me. Okay, press. And I already messed up. Might as well show you how to do it wrong and then do it right. Oh man, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Why? Is this so painful? I'm a mechanical engineer, and pressing buttons and talking at the same time is difficult. Ooh, X is not on the D-pad. It's literally left hand, right hand. Why is this so difficult? Okay, let's see how many people I finished. Well, pissed off with that bad 96? And I did it that badly? I don't care. Well, they demand an encore. Perform the fight scene again. Yes. And any ones after this, I'm gonna cut out. Why? That is not on the fucking side of those buttons. Ugh. Why do I have spastic moments? Like, that's left side, that's right side brain. It ain't fucking rocket science. Oh man. Yeah, apparently my brain doesn't work that well. I mean, I know I'm a male and I can't multitask, but this is ridiculous. God. Let's see, am I gonna get 98? Fuck off, I made less mistakes. Fucking blue whale does not... She doesn't seem impressed. Okay. Serious face. My hands are legit sweating, like, I've not even been this nervous in a relationship. I'm literally making a stupid face at the moment as well, but I don't even want to move facial muscles because I don't want to fuck this up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this does not sound good. What? Okay, I'm just gonna cut to where I've actually done this because apparently my brain can't handle it. I shall be right back. 74? Any case, join me when I've finished doing this 100 out of 100 because you get 10,000 gil and I think you get a moonstone. So, just bear with me. No! Thank fuck for that. No, fuck their encore. I've tried hard enough. Thank you. My soul has died for that. Bloody hell. Fuck off. My hands are still sweating. This is why you shouldn't complain. Yeah, but this helmet, it kinda smells. My helmet totally reeks. My armor's way too big. My back's real itchy. Boots are wet. Disgusting. Gloves are all slimy. Even more fucking disgusting. Cookie crumbs in my pocket. I do that, so it's alright. Hopefully it's cyanide, but in any case that would spoil the whole game and it would just say game complete. It's not exactly a giveaway, but the funny thing is, right, this is not really explained, but there it says the scene where Marcus sneaks into Cornelia, the princess's chamber, is about to start, but you'll see in a moment's time why that's confusing, because I don't know who's playing the princess. Ooh, I wonder who this could be, question mark, question mark. Would you please let me pass? Well, no, I'm gonna be Gandalf. Which, sadly enough, it was, as corny as he's being. And now he's being a twat. Do you mock me? And I shall take my leave of you. Oh God. I do not know you. It's called don't. And be efficient with your time and say it lazily. I don't know you. Piss off. I need the bathroom. I mean, they're literally so bad at this. So bad at being thieves. So bad at, well, kidnapping. That's not really an insult, is it, being bad at kidnapping? You shouldn't even try it in the first place, but... Our heads Queen Bran will have. Fucking Zorn and Master Yoda. Again, when you listen to this music, you just hear exactly what these two clowns are. Clowns! Really do you? I really do. Wonder, I sometimes do. To the Queen we must go. To go to the Queen we must? Is that Yoda language? Now, you'd think why court jesters would get lost in their own castle, but as we find out possibly later, I don't think they've been here very long. Hurry to Her Majesty, we must. It would have been funny if they made him green, at least, because some of the stuff in Final Fantasy, not just this one, more than 8, is inspired by Star Wars, because the guy's a massive Star Wars fan. Her Majesty's busy, come back later. And then, is it an emergency? Princess Garnet is in danger because she stole the royal whatever jewel thing and said, fuck it, I'm out. Yeah. I don't get that whole band over her face unless she actually has a destroyed eye, but that's not how you get good depth perception. Has run off with the royal pendant. Well, oh father, what could she be thinking? Getting away from you, you cow. This is the only time you give a guy his surname. Steiner, it will be. Go find Garnet. Knights of Pluto, assemble! I said that wrong on purpose, just to piss someone off. Because that's the nice guy I am. Whole prison isn't accounted for because there's 9 of us and 2 are stood there in their boxes. Oh no, 8. Oh well, plus Steiner's 9. Now, you literally just gave them orders and you already have to account for them. Nitwits. Not even heard that in ages. See if... Did I really? Oh crap. I've not taken Koopa's letter. Oh well. Magnet Central's a bastard to do in any case. And there's supposed to be 100% quick playthrough, but it ain't gonna be quick if I try to do Magnet Central. I'm supposed to be able to get a moonstone here, so let's see if I can. That's the first time I've ever done that in all my playthroughs. I can't even remember what it does. Equip. That would have been so useful so many years ago. I always go through the crap of keeping his crap sword on because I need to learn Beast Killer. And could have done that ages ago. Why am I even in here? It's the wrong fucking side. I'm so pissed off now. And just bait and switch. And then the other guy is in here. Whoops, like you're the reason why no one relies on men in Alexandria. You worthless grub. Ouch. Like, I've been insulted in my life, but that is just next level. All these guys are pretty, how can I say, flaky. Piss off, you joined. Notice how there is not a book on any of these bookshelves, and I mean on top of, not in. We'll let the eagle-eyed, photogenic memory ones comment on that later. Now you've noticed they all have names. Yeah, well, Beatrix has better knights. It's just a given. Let's just see. I've never actually checked if you can pick up items here. Anyways. Hagen. I like how they're either called Aldebert. Aldebert's gonna be Aldebert. I don't know if it's German or it's gonna be Dutch. Feel my fury, yes. We will certainly feel your fury. And now, here's another guy. 1, he's just called Knight of Pluto, and 2, look at his face. Because you can actually see it this time around on the PS4 remaster. He doesn't seem like the usual type for Steiner's retinue. It's just like flirting with a female because you're bored when you're supposed to be protecting your country. Well, kingdom, I suppose. And the only reason why I did all of this is And he wouldn't have noticed anyone run past him. Was there an extra one? Possibly. And elixir, which I technically wouldn't need too often, but it's a nice to have. I know that feeling. They're playing Molester Simulator all over that side. He just said fatigue rears its ugly head. He can do this limitlessly. And I'll be quiet because this FMV is just amazing. So many questions, but still. How to clean your armor? Scrape it clean. The Knights of Pluto has such credibility in my eyes. Really the worst brigand in imaginable history. And the Nokia effect, where your battery's dying. And the soul Texan in the game, because why not? This is the only time I'm gonna see this room in like one piece, so it's such a stereotypical thing. The only thing she has going for her that's modern is blue hair. Like legit the eagle of frickin' Final Fantasy 9. I do not call that improv. That's more like taking the shit you get and making it work, which I guess is improv, but just move my hood up a teensy bit, and now you can suddenly see the massive difference that I'm Princess Garnet. If anyone ever asks you that, just say in the comments, what would your response be? I'm not even going to go there, I just want to see what people say. You have my gratitude for kidnapping me. This is legendary as well. I don't think washing up is gonna make any difference in that. You can't wash ugly off. Not that I'm one to talk. Not exactly Chris Hemsworth of South Africa, but how did he not just hear through a fairly thin wooden toilet? You know, makes sense, simulator. How does he not know his own eyes to see that's blank as well? Open, says me. Yes, Steiner, the big hole in the middle of the floor is probably where they went, not to save. Whoever coded this game as well got that just slightly off center. But it's alright. might have ADHD, but OCD is not part of it. Jump onto the massively hot engine. You have no time for idle banter. Come on, let us move on. Let's just grab some items while we're at it. Yeah, there's no one outside's gonna notice that the ship's freaking out. Look at that bastard go, revving it. I don't know. I was gonna make a joke, but I completely farted, like brain farted there. the VTech kicked in. Thank you, brain, for being late on that one. Any case, Phoenix down, and then you're like, ooh, what could the other thing be? A Phoenix Pinion, which is not relevant until much later in the game, but you know. Might as well have him do extra damage while he's at it. Aha! Dun 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 dun. No, it won't. Not at all. Took you long enough to fucking notice, man. I've got 3 thieves now. I think there's 2 things you can steal open. I can never remember. How dare you trick the princess? It takes him quite a while that's not the case. Another hat. I think he just has a wrist or something, or a silk shirt. Yes, couldn't steal anything. I did say this is like going to be the underlying thing of the game. And Sin is almost nearly dead again. And this is the only time armor break will make 1 his sword disappear and 2 look like this. He's literally like military man underlined. Good knights, good followers, good brains. Like, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of roaches, but Uglops look pretty freaking cute. I'd mind less if they had like the little skull thing going. We have caught an intruder. And Baku has the Union Jack on his freaking chest. Not gonna comment on that. I wonder how they timed this, knowing that they're just gonna be in place for this. Bitch slapped. Best you'll ever see. Furthermore, I hope they've never seen that play before, because this one's vastly different from what Lord Makeup Avon has written before. Cornelia. Yeah, because one line is all you need to become a famous actor. And the random salute. And Steiner's just like, the fuck is going on? Marry the princess? Me? Kick in the nuts and then punch in the chest. The King's Guard at their best. Yeah, well, your lover stood right there, mate. Steiner's acting. It's literally like a cheap knockoff of Romeo and Juliet. Because yes, holding your sword under your armpit's gonna kill you. Careful, your majesty, you're gonna cause an earthquake. Don't stand out whatsoever, and then be chased by guards like you are now. Fuck doing the moonwalk in place. I just love game logic. I really do. Also, life lesson for all of you kids out there. If you ever want people to not come close to you, set someone else on fire. That is not actual advice. Do not do that. He's like, well, let me consider that. Maybe. Nah. Denied. So rest of luck. That's the third time I believe that's Vivi like has face planted. Let's see how good the Knights of Pluto are in actual battle. Oh, for fuck's sake, Zidane, don't be completely and utterly useless. Wait, what? There we go. Hagen. $18 damage. Whatever would I do? My fury ends here. Oh god. And Steiner's gonna pull a Monty Python here in a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bah, only a flesh wound. 'Tis but a scratch. The Black Knight that never wants to learn his lesson. And this is exactly what you do when you're a concerned parent and you want to save your child that's going away on a theater ship. Just watch. Wow. Please go save my precious daughter. Ready the harpoon guns. And nearly impale her. How they even, or why even they had harpoon guns there? She seems to care a lot about her daughter. You can't have, well, if I can't have her, no one will. In all honesty, this is the most care she's going to show the princess in all of the game. Spoiler. And it gets worse. It's funny that you can see that in plain sight, but Steiner somehow does not. You'd think he's just fighting with it, but no. Wait for it. Any second. Oh, got a 14 critical. I mean, he's completely oblivious. Hey, look behind you. Completely oblivious that that thing's behind him. Literally the worst soldier you could ever find. And best character in this game. Which is sad. Please, Steiner, behind you. I shall, well, I'll not fall for such an old trick. Because it was just launched out of a cannon at you and you've completely lost it. Surrender at once. It's a bomb, quite literally. Hold a bomb, but that's just corny. Got the low rolls on damage though. But now he finally falls for the old trick. Oh no! I mean, when they say they don't build them like they used to, does not count for that theater ship. Still flying. Not for very long, but it is still flying. Don't need that. That's the good thing about, like, any aircraft. You always have extra engines just to keep flying if one fails. Don't really think that's what they intended here, but... A Grimwood ring. Green for angry! No shit, sinner. Brace for impact. And no one dies, which is good, but unlikely. You kind of get a starting indication of what's going on. Now, why would you say I need her alive? We shall see. Bit of Final Fantasy VII graphics here. By the way, it's called the Evil Forest for bloody good reason. Then that's the perfect response to that. And just don't stand there fucking whining, do something about it. Love and care for your fellow man. First we kidnap her, which you failed to do in a sense, and then we kill her, which you haven't done, luckily. Oh, for God's sake. Active time event. Any case, before I get into that, this whole intro has been a bit longer than expected. So, I'll call it here. Typical YouTuber stuff. If you liked it, subscribe, hit the like button, do whatever you want, comment, click on dislike even though no one can see it anymore for some reason. But yeah, I will see you next time.